So guys, we are live on YouTube. Hello, Wendell. What a pleasure, man.
Hello, Duda. A pleasure.
So guys, now we are live on YouTube. First of all, is there someone here for the first time? I don't think so. So everybody knows how Twenty works? Okay, so we can start. Guys, for you that don't know me, my name is Maria Eduarda, but you can call me Duda, okay? I'm 16 years old. I'm from Rio de Janeiro. I'm a host here since November last year. And that's it for today. To talk about racism is something that I really like and I consider so important for us. So I'm glad to this opportunity. So let's start, guys. I'm gonna split you into small rooms, okay? But before, I'm gonna read a poem that I wrote last year. I wrote a poem about racism. So I'm gonna send on the chat so you can read with me, okay? If you want, of course. So, oh my gosh, I'm a little bit nervous. Can you see, guys?
Yes.
Okay. Hello, Philip.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. Good.
Good. So now I'm gonna read a poem that I wrote last year. I don't know if you remember, Philip, but I'm gonna read again. And okay, guys. Hey, are you sure about freedom? Are you sure that prejudice does not exist? Because I'm not. Black people die every day, and when we ask why, oh, the cop was just playing today. Or maybe the black person had a gun in his hand. And guys, here's the thing that I don't understand. An umbrella looking like a gun, cops killing just for fun, white people making jokes and relax, I'm not prejudiced, I'm just kidding, folks. People afraid of black people stealing, people saying that black people don't have feelings. What world is this? What freedom really is? Innocent children die in communities. They don't have life opportunities. Guys, I need an answer. The world needs an answer. It's not enough just not be racist. We need to be anti-racist. And only when the impacts of slavery no longer exist, we will really know what freedom is. Black Lives Matter. So guys, as I said, I'm a little bit nervous, so I'm sorry for something. And that, let me see. I'm gonna split you into small rooms. We are in the main room now, okay? At 5:45, I bring all of you back. In the small rooms, guys, please. I always ask that, but today I'm gonna ask again and again. Let's be polite into small rooms, okay? Today we need to be more than polite. We have to respect each other. It's not about I'm right or I'm not right. It's about respect, because everybody here has an opinion. I have my opinion, you have your opinion. So let's share our opinion. Let's have a good moment, because it's a good opportunity to talk about that. It's a good opportunity to discuss about this important subject, okay? And I'm glad to have all of you here. It's always a pleasure. And that's it. Let me split you and I see you. Guys, if you feel uncomfortable, type me on the chat, okay? Oh my gosh, I almost forgot the questions, guys. Let me send the questions. Let's see. What is the questions? Okay. Choose a leader to read the questions into small rooms. Can you see the questions? Okay. So I see you guys. So guys, if you can hear me today, you stay here with me in the main room and let's have a good moment. Let's read the questions. Let's share our opinion. I presented myself before. I would like to hear about Atamis. Hello, Atamis. Glad to see you here again with me. Can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. It's been a long time. I was very busy lately. So yeah, I'm Atams, I'm 35. I'm from Minas Gerais. I'm a singer, nutritionist. And yeah, I'm an artist, pretty much. And I live in England. That's
Perfect, Atamis. Thank you for coming, girl. Hello, Gabriela.
Hello, everyone. My name is Gabriela. I am 21 years old. I'm living in Minas Gerais, Belo Horizonte, and I'm finished the biomedicine course.
Thank you, Gabriela. Today is the first time that I'm seeing you here. Today is our first time, right?
No, it's my first time in TNT, but my first time in
Oh, okay, with me. Okay, so thank you for coming. Aurelio. Hello, Aurelio.
Hi. Hi, guys. I'm Aurelio. I'm always Aurelio. I'm 51 years old. I'm Italian. I'm Italian. I live in Italy. I was born in Italy, and I attending this meeting because my intention is to improve my English speaking ability, like a native speaker, if it's possible. That's it, guys.
Thank you, Aurelio. Let me see. João, hello, João. Can you introduce yourself?
Hello, good afternoon, guys. My name is João. I'm from Goiânia, Goiás, but I'm living now in Florian, Piauí. I'm 16 years old. I'm just a study at the moment. I'm actually in the second year of high school, and I'm here to practice my English and meet new people.
Yeah, I'm the second year of high school too. And man, I can't handle it anymore. Oh my gosh. Almir, hello.
Hello. Hello, guys. Good morning. Afternoon, sorry.
Almir, can you introduce yourself?
All right. My name is Almir. I'm from São Paulo. I'm 27 years old. I live with my mother.
Perfect. So guys, let's start with the questions. Let's enjoy it. Let's be polite, okay? And let's share our opinion. Okay, the first question. In your opinion, how can we be anti-racist? How can we do that? I'd like to know about the opinion of maybe Paulo. Hello, Paulo, can you start?
Hello, Duda. It's a difficult question. How can we be anti-racist? I think in the actual world, it's difficult because there is obstacles and difficult, but it's important there is the people fight the racism, and there are different types of racism. Racism, the color, racism, the social. There are different types of racism. It's difficult to fight this today.
Yeah, I agree with you, Paulo. It's difficult. Every day we see a lot of things, a lot of different types of races. So I agree with you. Thank you for your opinion. Atamis, what do you think?
I agree. It's a difficult question, but I think the first step is stop saying I'm not racist. When you believe you are not racist, you don't have to do anything to change. It's not my problem, it's their problem. So if you accept everybody's racist because the world is racist, the society is racist, you start to behave in an anti-racist way. So I think the first step is accept you are racist. Everybody is. It's not your. I'm not talking about guilty, but about responsibility in this situation. So, and that's my opinion.
For sure. When we understand that we are racist because we have any structural racism in our society, we start to think about things to change this condition. So I totally agree with you. I think the same. Perfect, Atamis. Aurelio, what do you think?
Duda, this topic is so hard because I agree with Paolo and Atamis. I'm so sorry for my pronunciation. The racism is not only for the skin color, but there are in different places. Example, today we can find this situation, this like a racism in the job, because there is the difference between, example, I speak regarding the firm where I work. I think that is racism because we that work in the warehouse, yes, probably in the first opinion is a stupid point of view, but I don't think. I told this many times in my firm, because we that stay in the warehouse don't have air condition, example. Different my colleagues, like my boss and the secretary, stay in the office where there is the air condition. And especially in this period of time where here in Italy the temperature is very hot, we have more problem to work inside the warehouse. And many times my boss or the secretary go down in the warehouse and tell us, oh, why you don't go quickly in this work? And I replied, because the temperature is very hot and it's very difficult to work with this temperature. Different for you. It's different because in the office there is a air condition, you stay very well, but they don't understand this difference because they work very, very fine without a problem. And for me, this is another type of racism. But actually, here in Italy, there is a racism regarding the color skin, because we have a problem. I'm so sorry, guys. This is my point of view. We have many problems here in Italy because our politician use this way to have much money in them pockets. But for us that we live in Italy, it is so different because we find many people that arrive in here in Italy, but we have our problem, and with all these people, our problem improve very very high, and this is a problem for us. That's it.
Okay, Aurelio, thank you for your point of view. You made a comparison with your job, a kind of racism, of course. And it's important because we have a lot of kinds of racism. So thank you for brought this for us, okay? Let me see. Gabriela, and you?
Well, I totally agree with Ethanis, sorry. And I think the first time you could do with do not racist is listen to the other people's opinion and don't think about, oh, it's only a joke, it's only a small thing. Racism is not a small thing, it's a big and problematic thing. And I think when you don't feel this hurt, you also sit down and listen other people to do for you.
For sure. I'm loving that. I'm loving. Thank you, Gabriela. João, and you?
Yeah, I'm totally agree with all people. I think the same. We can first we can assume that we are racism to learn to other people's for we in our history in Brazil, for example, we are uma sociedade escravista. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say that in English. And we have to assume it to we are racism to change this situation. You know, to listen what people is. Oh, thank you, slave society. And we can listen, we can learn with other people's for to learn what hurts and what don't hurt for them. I think that's it.
Yeah. We're born with maybe kind of racism thoughts, you know. We grow up with this kind of things. We grow up with the idea that the Black people are not a good people. This kind of things, you know, guys. You know, I know that you know. So it's hard. It's really hard, and I agree. Me today is just listen to us. So I'm gonna to the second question. The second question, why is it important to be anti-racist? We talked about how can we be anti-racist, but now why is it important? What we see in a day that is important to fight, for example. Maybe Gabriela, can you start?
Yeah. For me, it's important to be anti-racist because you learn more about other culture. And for me, Brazil has a lot of cultures, and I think it's good to learn and teach more and learn more about that. And when you try to be anti-racism, you try to be a better person because everyone in your society is so carregado about racism, about tragic history. And I think when you learn, when you listen about that, you'll be more polite with the other person, and you could be more more, I think, more politizado, I think. I don't know that's words, sorry.
No problem. Thank you, Gabi. Let me see. Guys, I don't know. Paulo, maybe you?
I think it's important to be anti-racist because there are a good society, a quality society, and it's important we give the example, and when one person start the example, it's important because they influence the rest of the people. I think it's important to one person start.
It's about to see people doing their thing and do the same thing. So yeah, it's all about that. Atamis, and you?
I think I agree with Paul and Gabriela at the first, because maybe they are trying to say the same thing that I think. It's important to be anti-racist to grow as a civilization. We have to get rid of that chains we are carrying all these centuries from the slavery and the thing. So why? Because we have to equality, as Paulo said. Gabriela said something about good policies, but that's it. We have to grow as a civilization. If we still being racist, we will never grow. Never. I don't believe in that.
Guys, I think that a short answer is because Black people die every day. Okay, that's it. We need to be anti-racist because Black people die every day, guys. It's all about that. We have to be. We have to think about that. And perfect, Tamis. Aurelio, what is your opinion? You are muted.
I'm sorry. I told before that this topic is so hard because, yes, it's important to be anti-racism. But personally, it's my opinion. For me, it's not possible because there are many different situations and in many different places, there are all types of racism regarding the work, regarding the person, regarding the skin color, and other situation. For me, I'm not a negative person, but I don't think it is possible because in every situation there is example. Many years ago, when my father go in the North Italy, because my father was born in the south of the Italy. There are the racism because many people here in the north called him terrone. Terrone is in Italia is a bad word word, and people use this word to describe a poor person that work the ground. Different in the North Italy, many people in the past, like now, are rich, and they see the other people not very good, and this is a type this situation is racism. And I think that today and probably in the future continues in this way, because there are many different situations that they are a racism for me. That's it.
Thank you, Aurelio. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Aurelio. João, and you?
Yeah, agree with you said before. All day, thousands of black people die, and we just, oh, I don't know how to. It's just to ignora. I don't know. Yeah. For in ignora and think that is not that we don't have a problem, but we have a big problem, because um, every day people are dying, and what happened for this, and I think we can together respect the difference, can solve the problem, this problem, and see this problem, because people just ignore, and I think we can see the problem, and we can help the people.
Yeah, it's all about empathy, I think.
Yeah.
But for example, it not happened with me, but it happened with other. So we need to think about that. I have an example of my brother. My brother is a black guy, and once he was in the supermarket, and a guy of the supermarket, a guy was working there, and he started following my brother because of nothing. So what is that? So it was the first time that I heard my brother talking about that. My brother doesn't like to talk about that. So I heard, and it's a case that happened here next to me. But if you don't have an example in your house, in your family, you need to think that there are a lot of examples near from you, in your neighborhood, maybe in your school, in your job. So let's have an empathy to think that it happens every day. It happens every day. So the third question. What can you do on a regular basis, of course, to eradicate racism? Gabriela? Gabriela started, right?
Yeah.
So,
I
Atami.
now if you want.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
I think maybe listening more about races and to do the right thing to help the society to grow up in, and try to stop kill and judge black people everywhere. I think the basis for me is thinking about how black people feel and try to understand them and fight together against the racism. And the other point is maybe the the persons try to stop to sexualize black people too. I think it's very strange, and I think when you see, for example, have a famous actor, he send Instagram photo, and everyone who, oh my gosh, is a beautiful black woman, is a beautiful black man. It's not good, because why is not only beautiful? It's only a person. It's not a black beautiful woman. It's so strange for me.
For sure. I need to say that I love the expressions of atomies. The atomic expressions is like, Gabriela, I totally agree with you. And you said about one thing that remind me a thing that I think that's important to say. I'm sorry for my word now, okay? But sometimes we see and we hear things like that hot black woman, that hot black guy. Man, oh my gosh. It's an example, you know. But okay, it's another question. Paulo, what do you think about that?
I totally agree with the Aurelio said about this difficulty to fight the racism, but I think we can do the main important is information. I think it's necessary to use the information in school when the people when the children is grown up, and it's important to use this information in every schools and every country. And when the children grow up, I think they will the new word about the racism. Today it's difficult to change the opinion. The adults is difficult.
For sure, Paulo. I agree with you. We need to start that in the childhood, because the children, they learn more easy. I think they learn easier than adults. So I believe with you. Atamis, what do you think about that?
I'm so glad having this conversation and listen to people saying very important things. But what I think the first thing I see many people have difficult. It's hard to them define what is racism. We have to know the difference between discrimination, xenophobia, and racism. Discrimination can happen with anyone, xenophobe as well, but racism, it's a thing, it's related and just related with your race. So if you are indigenous, if you are African or Black, if you are Asian, so there's the difference, like I can be discriminated, but I can't suffer racism if I am white, for example. So xenophobia and this kind of things. I think the first thing, again, one of the things you can do is like know what racism is.
Girl, you are perfect. I'm saying perfect point of view. We need to study that. We need to try to learn about that.
Yeah, Paulo said about information. That's it. Yeah. You have to get information.
Yeah, as Paulo said, it's all about information, guys. Let's get information. We have internet, we have books, we have social media to know about that. We have a lot of things, guys. So let's start with information. Let's get information. Let's understand the problem before solve the problem, you know? So yeah, perfect. Aurelio, and you?
Yes. No, regarding me, I'm totally agree regarding what's told before Paulo. But I think that in this way is good regarding the racism of the skin, the color skin. But regarding other situation, I don't think it is possible because in every place you go, you find a different type of racism. And I think this you don't resolve this problem with to explain this different situation at the younger people. For me, example, I speak always regarding the work example or at school. In fact, I think regarding the guys that go to school, I like the habit that the people use in Japan, because the guys at school have all the same dress, the same backyard, and no, I'm sorry, not backyard, backpack. And this is good because don't the younger people, the younger boys, the younger children don't see the different respect each other, and this for me is good. I think that this is a good way to avoid and to search to resolve the problem regarding the racism. Different here in Italy, many children go to school with a different dress, and many guys to see the other classmate, and they think, this my classmate have a beautiful pullover example, and different my pullover is not very beautiful, don't have example Armani pullover, and this I think is the problem at the base of this situation.
Thank you, Aurelio. It's good to see this kind of different point of view when we talk about the countries. For example, I'm saying about what I see in Brazil, Paulo too, Gabriela, I think, that is talking about Brazil too. Atamis is talking about Brazil and England. I think she can talk about the both. And Aurelio is talking about Italy. We have different sides, you know. We have different cultural difference, and it's good just to have this kind of conversation and to make this kind of balance, you know. So let's do the question number 4. It's a polemic question I brought because I would like to hear the answers. Can white people suffer racism? It's a polemic question. Okay, I'm afraid, but okay, let's start. Paulo, Eli, what do you think?
I think the white people suffer racism, but not racism about the color skin. Probably they suffer racism about the social. For example, when the white people live and I can't remember the favela. I forgot the name.
No problem. Go ahead.
And the people live there, for example, suffer from racism, but he doesn't he doesn't a black people, but I think the white people suffer racism, but not about a color, but social, for example.
So it's more about a prejudice, a discrimination in other cases, I think. I don't believe that it's racist, because I really believe that racism is all about Black people. Because you said a right thing, it's not about the color. I understand. I totally understand what you said. Okay, you are not wrong. What I'm saying that is about the term, you know. I think that it's not racist. It's about other kind of prejudice, you know, because white people don't suffer racism, in my opinion, because white people don't die because of the color of the skin. I believe that it's about that. But thank you, Paulo, for your opinion. Gabriela?
I agree with you, Duda. I think the white people don't suffer racism. And I think the example, the Paulo's example, I think it's not racist, is about discrimination. And all of the people suffer discrimination about the place you live, how money you have. I think when you're talking about racism, in my opinion, I think about Black people, Asian people, other people suffer racism in Brazil, for example. I don't know about the other places, but in Brazil, if you are white people, you have a lot of things, and when you are a Black people, you suffer more. I talking about that because I'm white people, and I do the difference. I see the difference. My sister is Black, is a Black woman, and she suffer a lot, and I never suffer about that things.
Thank you, Gabriela. Aurelio, what do you think?
This is so funny for me because I live this particular situation, but fortunately I haven't a problem because I'm so indifferent. I'm so strong. I'm an Iron Man. Because I explain you, in the warehouse where I work, all the people inside, all my colleagues are foreigners, and I'm they have the black color. Different. I'm the only person inside with white skin, and I live. I can tell I live a racism because they stay together and they to avoid to stay with me. In fact, in the work I stay always alone. But for me, it's not a problem because I stay in the firm for work, not to share my opinion or my point of view. I'm a production manager inside, and my colleagues are the workmen, and for me, it's not a problem. But for this, in this situation, I can tell this situation like a racism regarding my person. Yes, regarding my person. But probably in a different situation, other people suffer for this. For me, it's not a problem because they are only my colleagues. My friends and my family is out of the firm. This is a racism for me, but I haven't a problem.
Okay, Aurelio. Atamis, and you?
Absolutely not. No way, not at all. You can be discriminated, you can suffer xenophobia, but no racism. Just look at that, just think in your mind right now, where what is the most poor continent in the world? The poor areas. Europe is not is the more rich. So Africa is the poorest. So if you look at the favelas in Brazil, like poor communities, Black people are there. You can suffer discrimination. You can if you are white, but you cannot suffer racism. Not at all. I know people think, Black people don't like me, so because I'm white, or indigenous. We talk more about Black people, but indigenous people suffer a lot with racism as well. But that's not racism. I really agree with Paulo and say we have to get information about what racism is before anything, because that confusion, this confusion, make the things worse, because you can't fight against a thing you don't know what is. So you can be discriminated because you're white or you are from another place, but if you are white, you don't suffer racism at all.
I totally agree with you. One more time. Guys, I'd like to say that I love the conversation with my group here in the main room. Welcome back, guys. I'd like to know, how was the conversation? Isabelle, how was the conversation for you?
Hello, guys. I really like the conversation. Was very good. We talk about this and this big problem, and I really like understands the other opinions of other people.
Thank you for coming, Isabelle. Jefferson, and you?
I'm in the same room with Isabelle and Juliana, and it was a really good conversation. I think the subject is very important to us nowadays to discuss.
For sure, Jefferson. Thank you for coming, guy. Juliana, did you like it? How was for you? How is
I really like it. It's very necessary conversation, and I really like to talk about it with my group and listen another opinions, another points of view. It's very good. Was very good.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Thank you, Juliana. Victor. Hello, Victor. Did you like it?
Yeah, so much. It's very was very good and learn more and change ideas, and that's it. I like it so much.
That's it. Thank you, Victor. Victoria?
Oh, this conversation is very cool. I like this conversation. I like other people's in room. It's cool. Important is very soon. Yeah, I like this.
Oh, cute. Thank you, Victoria, for coming. Caio. Hello, Caio. Glad to see you here.
Hello, Dude, again. Glad to see you here. So the conversation was very nice. When I quit the previous room and returned to here, I heard about Atamis, what Atamis was said, and I think like she, because I think that in that question about if white people can talk about racism, I think that the white people can talk if they are suffering some racism, right? But I've never seen any white people suffering any racism in our society. And it's a interesting thing, interesting issue to discuss here. And I like it so much, this subject.
Okay, thank you for your opinion. Thank you for your point of view. And thank you for coming. Endo, how was for you, Endo?
Was awesome, very productive. And I think all the roommates agree that, have to not have a passive, behavior with the world, to be anti-ISIS, it requires that you act, and somehow, and spread the idea, like we are doing right now. I mean, it's uncomfortable, we have to face the scare of the society. So, it's that the only way you have to be active, against this problem.
Yeah, you said everything. I totally agree with you. Dalma, today is the
Hello.
first time that I'm seeing you here.
Yeah, with you is the first time.
Thank you for coming, first of all. How was the conversation for you?
As I said in the group, it was a kind of uncomfortable because it's not a subject that I discuss in my normal days. But I think that's an important thing to discuss, and I'm really thankful for this opportunity to learn so much and to reorganize my opinion, because I even don't have a complete opinion about the subject. I'm just learning, for then I can speak someday. But it was very productive.
Oh, thank you. And it's TNT, Is it TNT? It's about to think out of the box, to have conversation about subjects that we don't have conversations in a day, for example. So thank you for coming. Thank you for trying to talk about that, because it's important, guys. It's important to talk about this subject, And Crislana, how was the conversation?
It was very great, and I like the topic, the questions. It's important to talk about the Black people, and I say to the guys was with me in the room about a TV show called Pulse. It's about transgender Black woman. So it's very important. I watch it, I like it. It's important to learn more about their lives. So it was a very great conversation. Thank you.
Thank you, Crislana. Philip, do you want to say something? How was the conversation? Did you like it?
Yeah, I learned a lot. It was with Victoria, Victor, and Samara. It was really, really good. And it's been amazing. Great topic, great questions. It was really beautiful. Thank you so much for that.
Oh, man, thank you.
Felipe is the main host?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He's the guy.
Happy to meet you here.
Created everything here, guys. So, guys, thank you everyone for coming. It was a pleasure to talk about that. I'm saying it again. I learned a lot here today. I believe that you too. Let's talk about that. We have a lot of meetings in this week talking about racism. Today we have I think 7 p.m., 9 p.m. and 10 p.m. Right, Philip? So we have a lot of meetings to participate. Let's enjoy this opportunity. And guys, you're gonna receive a feedback in your mail. Okay, please answer this feedback. It's important to keep TNT alive. We have some questions to answer about how was the meeting? Did you like it? This kind of things that it's important to help us, okay? What more? Please wash your hands if you can. Stay home, it's important. Aurelio, do you want to say something?
Yes. No, all right.
This is the feedback, guys. You can answer here, okay? Aurelio, do you want to say a thing?
I'm sorry, can you repeat, Duda? I don't understand.
Do you want to say something?
Don't understand, I'm so sorry.
Because you are unmuted, so that's okay.
No,
and
okay.
Guys, I see you. Oh, I have a recommendation to you. If you can read I'm gonna say it in Portuguese, Pequeno Manual Antirracista by Jamila Ribeiro. It's an important book. I recommend you. And I think that's it. I see you on the next Monday at 5 p.m. with another subject. If you can, one more time, participate of the meetings in this week, okay? Thank you guys for
See you.
I just want to say something.
Yeah,
Doga.
for sure.
I loved your poem. I
it was
love it.
Yeah.
It's you and I think you were just 16. How can you do that? Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you, Ataris.
I think we posted on Aprendi blog, if I'm not mistaken, right? Some time ago.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Thank you.
Yeah, if you go to iaprendi.com/blog, you're gonna find the poem.
Okay, I will save for later.
Oh, thank you, Ataris.
Thank you very much.
It was really good.
Thank
Congrats.
you, guys. I'm so
Thank you,
glad.
guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.